Previously on As You Should podcast.
So we got into the basics of human design. Now we're shifting gears to look at another energy system because there's never enough energy systems.
Never.
This one is numerology.
Let's start with you, and also when we get to me, I'm going to tell you there's a tweak in mine. I know
Okay.
because I will say this. I have a master number, which is two of the same that add up to a smaller number. So master numbers are 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4.
Okay.
That turn into then a 2 4 6 8.
Okay.
So, and maybe it's a different system, but like it's an interesting one because there's not very many 11 twos. It's a more rare, but both me and my oldest son are the same. We're both 11 twos.
Twinsies.
So, but you are you are all about seeking deep intellectual truth and building your path for independence, which I probably could have told you that without knowing your numerology. I mean, like, if I was going to describe you in 3 words, it would be like deeply intellectual, independent, and so fun. So fun. Like, which is great. I mean, I think those are some pretty, like, and you
I'll take them all day.
Yeah, but you make those all into one, and like you can play off of them. So you have a life path number of 7, which means you're the seeker analyst. Do you want to go more into it? Do you want me to talk about it a little bit more?
I can talk about it. Okay. Deep thinker, analyst, truth seeker. I will say we've talked prior about how I'm very much an observe and assess person. And it's true. This is so true. But my main focus around truth seeking is not really about like news or kind of the happenings of life. It's about people and how they present versus how they are.
So do you think it's more about authenticity versus truth?
Yeah, I'm constantly trying to figure people out, their motivations, personalities,
the whys,
the hidden traits. Yes, it is a reflex in me. And I've gotten so much better at it over time that like, it used to be like I needed 3 interactions to kind of give myself a solid assessment.
Fair.
Now I can do it in sometimes one, but I feel most comfortable at 2. And that is the truth I'm always seeking is people and figuring them out. And which doesn't sound like a very introvert thing, but
the way you're doing it does. And it kind of really fits with your hermit, like human design, meaning like you kind of need to go be in their presence and then analyze alone. Like you need to take it and digest it and process it.
Yes.
And then maybe go back for the other questions that you forgot to ask. Like,
100%.
I got some follow up to know if I can trust you or not.
I'm a circle back. I do my deep thinking in 2 places, the shower and walking the dogs.
Ooh,
that's where all that shit gets processed. Like Steve and I process our entire lives walking the dogs.
I get that. We do a lot of that. I'm a very external processor though. Like I can't process by myself very well, but I know that. So I mean, and this is about your life path, but just I have to talk it out. I have to.
Yes.
And I think that's a big difference between kind of our human designs because I seek clarity through conversation, I mean, I'm a big brainstormer. You know this. I love to brainstorm. Yes. Nothing drives me crazier than when someone's like, well, just go figure it out. Because then I'm like, well, it's all fucking on me. I'm like, let's figure this out together. Like, let's get there together.
You're more of you're in a duo. You have a few good friends that you do duo processing with. Another person may not be an external processor, but that you can rely on to process and have the space, and they'll give you the time and they know when to give you feedback. And I'm more of a solo artist.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not. I mean, I can, but then I'm like, I just circle. I'm like, I'm back in the same place I was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Because I need somebody to just kind of be like, yes, and. So that I can kind of get off my first merry-go-round and go jump onto the monkey bars.
Yes, and is so powerful. fuck people who say yes, but. Way to negate all.
It's dismissive.
The thoughts. Exactly.
Yes.
Don't give me yes, but. Find a way to turn that yes, but into a yes, and, because I promise you there is a way to do that. There's a way to reframe it. Sorry, I'm off my soapbox, everybody.
Okay. And also we're off of your numbers, but we're going to go back. Your expression number is maybe make it into like a mini somewhere. We can make it into something fun. But your expression number is a 4, builder organizer. So you have your innate potential is a 4. So do you believe that? Do you believe that your natural gift is building and organizing and creating systems?
I don't know if it's I don't know that I would go so far as to call it a natural gift, but it is definitely a base need of mine that I work inside of a system that's organized. And further along in my career now, that means I have to create those systems. So yes, actually, but I wouldn't say it's a natural gift. I think it's more of a natural need for me.
And maybe it's 2 different interpretations of the same thing. Like, I mean, it is, I think all of this is up for interpretation anyway, or your perspective, but like what I think it says is you thrive in organized systems. Like that's where your innate potential lies, is within organized systems.
I think that's a very fair statement.
So
what the fuck is a soul urge number? What does that even mean?
It's what the soul truly craves.
Oh.
It's kind of like probably what you are really like, where you feel the most fulfilled. And so for you, that's a 1, and that is the desire for independence, leadership, and pioneering. I mean, which I would say that's true. I think you're very innovative, and I think you do lead well. And I mean, even in a group setting, you can take the lead role, and it's not overbearing. It's not like you're sitting there being like, yes, but, or it's only my way. You are good at like rallying the troops and making it feel like a group decision when maybe the decision has already been made.
Oh, I kind of love that. I love that so much. I always feel like, and tell me, I would like to also know what your thoughts are on your own leadership style, because you are a leader. I feel like my leadership style is, I don't mind being the leader, but I want whomever is being led to feel like they might actually be the leader, and I'm just here as their right-hand person.
That's fair. That's very fair. I think that encompasses you well, but I think you take the leadership role on well, and that's where your initiation and your manifestor type is. Like, you get it started, you get it going. Now, you maybe don't need to do all of it, but you're good at assigning it out, or like getting people to give their input as to what needs to happen too. But like, you get it going, and I think that's the hardest part about sometimes in group settings, and it doesn't only have to be in like a girls group, but like,
that's true.
Even when we're all out together in a big group of like guys, girls, whatever, there's so many big personalities that sometimes somebody just needs to be like, and this is what we're doing.
Yes.
And now maybe nobody else wants to do that, but then it's like, okay, cool, great. But so what do we want to do? But we've got to figure it out. And like, you can't say yes, or you can't say no, but figure it out. It's a no, and this is where we're going instead type of thing. And that's what 100%. I think you do well in a leadership role, is that you're like, I'm going to make a decision. And if you don't like it, that's fine, but then give me a different decision that we should make. Like, give me 100%.
Provide a fucking solution, please.
Right.
An alternative.
Which is usually where I come in, and I'm like,
yes.
So, I mean, so that I think is pretty great. I think that it fits you well. I think that your numerology fits well with your human design. I think they are 2 sides of the same coin, if not the same side of the same coin, or just like the same, maybe an outer ring of the onion. Like, we're just peeling it back. So, because it all is very related, in my opinion.
You know, and that leads me to what your numerology says, which I know that we have some edits to what I thought your numerology was.
But it's still similar, by the way.
It's still similar. Okay, because like the headline I have is Alex is about collaboration and freedom. And that is so much of who you are. You are the best person to collaborate with, to brainstorm with, to come up with solutions and ideas together. And you've already said that's your natural go-to. And also freedom. Like, when you're in charge of something, for example, when you're leading, You're not telling people, okay, be here at 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m. You're like, listen, I figured out where we're going to dinner. The rest of this shit, you guys sort it out. And it's amazing because people are like, okay, I know where I actually need to be. What is Alex's priority for me? I can show up for her in that way. And you've given them the freedom because you also crave the freedom. How's that?
It's very accurate for me. It's still that. Like, I would still say that I do. I like a lot of I like organization. I like to live life, like I said, the expectations, but I don't need it to be rigid. I just want to know what the overall expectation is, and I want to know what the end goal is, but I want everyone to have the freedom to get to that end goal however they want. Like, I don't want to be told by 2 o'clock you've had to do, and this is even at work. Like, if I've got 10 things to do, I need the freedom to do them in whichever order that I want to do them in, or I need to know the priorities. And if I don't know, I'm going to prioritize them myself. But give me a deadline and I'll hit it. But please don't tell me how to hit that deadline. I will. That feels micromanaging, and that will turn into frustration, resentment, and anger real fast.
Yeah.
And I will just not do it then. Like, I probably will because I'm a rule follower, but I won't be there for very long doing that. Like,
yeah, you're doing it with one eye on the horizon, looking for the next thing that is going to actually serve you. Okay, so is your life path number 2? Is that what you're talking about? The master number?
It still is. So I'm an 11-2. So
an 11-2. Okay, what does that mean?
I'm an intuitive peacemaker. It's the intuition that kind of pulls in with the master number for me. So I feel everything all the time and still somehow mediate everyone else's drama. Like, I get it all, I feel it all, and then I'm like, okay guys, like let's take it down a notch. Like, let's come, and that happens at work too. Like, I can feel when the energy is off. I can feel when the things, I'm like, and we need a shift and we got to change. So let's, even if this is where my helper, my kind of self, but it's like, whether I need to fix it or not, I crave to fix it because I want there to be peace, because I do not like conflict. I just hate conflict and confrontation almost more than anything else on the face of this planet. That's my own personal hell, is conflict and confrontation, actually.
Yeah. And a really relatable one for so many people. Confrontation and conflict is, I mean, we're taught from an early age to avoid it, right? And then if you're a pleaser in your youth, then it's even more placating above and beyond.
It's so
what is healthy.
It's so hard. But so that's where, but the 11 part of it is, I think, the intuition, like, and that's where the empath part comes in. But it's like, it's where I really have to trust my gut and go with my gut, because otherwise, if I try and make peace in a way that doesn't feel right to me, it's probably going to explode and get worse for everybody. Like,
half-ass peace, not going to work for you.
So I don't know. It's still very similar, but I think it's the deep feels that come with the 11. Like, and I feel everything deeply. I'm highly sensitive.
You do.
I've learned how to channel it better, and I've learned how to make it not about me, but it doesn't come from a place of thinking it's all about me. It's just, I feel it in my body. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my gut. Like, my skin will feel it. I don't know how else to explain it, but I feel it. And
some people feel bigger, and you're some people.
I am some people, and so are my kids, poor things.
Yeah, especially the eldest.
And he is an 11-2, and my other 2 kids are also 2s.
Oh, okay. So this is all everyone. Girl.
But they're not 11-2s. They're straight up just 2s.
Okay. Well, I hope that makes it more harmonious.
Yeah, because I guess there's add up to a 0 and a 2 versus a 1 and a 1. Yeah. I don't know. I've done all of our numerology. Our chart is very much like, you guys have some big feelings in that house, and I'm sorry. But when I'm at peace, the rest of them are at peace, is kind of the key.
You're their leader.
But
you're their leader.
I am.
You are.
But guess what? We have the same expression number.
Okay. Number 4. Is that correct?
Yeah. We need structure. We need organization.
Mm.
I mean, but that's probably why.
That's probably why we work well together.
Our type A is coming out right there. Like, but
Yeah.
I'm like, but I call you. I'm like, you're my type A plus, and I'm on type A minus at this point because I can't be a type A plus anymore. But,
Wait, okay, wait. What's the difference? I've never heard the nuances.
oh, this is just I don't know that that's a real thing, but like.
Okay, no, I like it. It's the gospel of Alex. I'm here for it.
The type A plus is like, but I think that's the initiator in you. Like, not only do you get shit done, but you do it in a very organized fashion. But I'm like, if you give me the organization, I can make it happen. But you get it going, and that's, I feel like, the type A plus part. Whereas I'm like, I have a real hard time sometimes getting started. But once I'm there, I'm off to the races.
You're a machine.
I'm a machine. But
you are.
Like, so that's where I say it's A minus, meaning like I don't have that initiator. And I think all initiators, like, truly are A pluses. Like, they are the true type A's.
Yes.
But they also have to have this like life path number 4 or
Honestly,
the expression number 4.
I fear for the person who crosses us both.
Oh.
People be trying it. Don't try it. Don't try it, people.
We know who you are, and we are gonna come for you.
We do know who you are. We do.
And you
I
know
heard
who you are too.
Heard from one of them today.
Oh, I saw some pictures online. We're gonna have to talk about that later.
I did too. I was dying to discuss. I was like, okay, I gotta wait. I gotta wait until after we record, and then we gotta get into the tea.
Oh, it's so good though. But and then I think this is the most interesting. My next one is the most interesting one to me. By the way,
the soul urge number.
So interesting, but also I can tell you why I know it's so true, but only at this point. So I'm a 5, which is interesting because that means I am the adventurer communicator. Communicator, obviously not shocking, but adventurer feels probably interesting to most people who know me or knew me as a child, because I was the most shy, risk averse, again, people pleasing, like, and I'm gonna say plain white toast child, meaning like I truly liked toast that didn't look toasted, nothing dark. Everything I ate was plain and dry. Like, there was no adventure in my life because I just wanted very secure things. I needed security. But my deep desire is for freedom, variety, and adventure. And I feel alive when I'm exploring, communicating, and experiencing life without being tied down. And the person who brings this out most in me is Doug.
Yes.
So that's probably why my soul feels at home with him. And again, I don't believe in soulmates, but he allows me to truly, like, he brings out such a fun part of me that was really dampened.
Dormant, maybe asleep?
Yeah, it was, because it was knocked down. Any type of adventure I wanted to have was not acceptable or not looked at as a good thing for a very long time. And he's not only like, you do you, girl, he's like, here, let me help you. Like, again, getting me to skydive for my 35th birthday when he surprised me with taking me skydiving, and he's like, you're jumping out of a plane today.
That's
which
fucking awesome.
And we have gone on so many adventures, and I truly do. I feel alive when we're doing these things. Like, I want my kids to have that too. Like, I want them to have adventures, which is why I'm taking them on all the vacations and taking them to do things. I don't want them to, because I think we get so stuck in the mundane of every day. But like, I love to explore and just see new things and do new things. And that's probably why I feel no judgment to anybody for anything, because just because it's somebody else's thing, like, it might not be for me, but I see it. I want to experience. And that's why anything people are like, I'm like, sure, I'll go try it. I may not ever want to go do it again, but I want to see what it's all about. And that goes, I'm not talking just about food or whatever. You could take me to any concert, any show, anything anything your little heart desires, because I want to see it. I want to know what's out there in the world.
Girl, you need a subtext on your gravestone that says she lived, because this is the embodiment of.
But it's also with clarity. I do it it's all for clarity. Like, I love the adventure, but it's like, I truly want to understand other people and why maybe they do the things they do. And even though it might not be my jam, that's fine. But I want to hear what made it so great for them, and what made it so amazing, and what drew them to that. Like, so, but I would have, if you would have told me that before I met Doug, I would have been like, fuck off, no way. You're wrong.
Oh, I love
Soul
that.
Urge, you are wrong.
He awakened that in you.
I would have thought it would have been to feel secure and loved. But that's
because that was the
missing.
biggest thing. Yes, that was not.
But it's not my solar. That was just what my emotional needs
Yeah,
were.
you're emotional. Oh,
So
I'm
I
glad
don't
you
know.
found that.
I do. So I see a lot of this in my connection to my like human design then, to respond and do things that light me up and avoid frustration, and to the builder, like I want to build and sustain projects like even this that just truly give me satisfaction and give me that gut yes every time I'm doing it. Like even when we're tired, this is fun and I want to be here and I want to be recording. I don't care if 2 people listen or 200,000 people listen. This is fun and it gets that part out. And the adventure is like the why I want to. It gives me that freedom and variety, and it's like the variety to experiment and try new things and do it for myself, whether I'm going to do it again or not, but so that I can also tell other people about it. So it all fits.
Because you're a teacher in that way.
Yes, it's the martyr, which is the martyr, which I know that it doesn't sound like that, but that's what a martyr does, is they go and teach and share and fix and help. So I think that I'm pretty aligned with my numerology and my human design.
Hell yeah.